Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh my God.
What's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing a pork butt. It's actually Boston butt pork shoulder. We're going to be doing it low and slow on the Masterbuilt 320S outside. Already got it fired up. Just going to put a little bit of a binder on it, some mustard that I like to do. This is just going to help my seasoning stick to it. A little bit of rub that I put together myself. Heavy on the paprika, chili powder, some cayenne. No salt. I like to put the salt on my own because I like to control that. Some pepper in here too. Let's get this thing rubbed up and get it going. All right, so there's a lot of fat on this cut of meat right here, and that's fine. A lot of it's going to render down. What I like to do though is trim up some of this stuff that's just kind of loose. Some of this stuff that's hanging out here, some of this harder fat. I want to get this off of here and just kind of shave this stuff off. That's about it. All right, standard photobomb, engage, out. Now what I like to do, use a little bit of mustard. You can use some oil. Hell, you can use a little bit of water. You don't have to use anything at all, but I like to use a little bit of mustard just as a binder because I like mustard. It leaves a little profile, but not a lot. I like mustard with ham, but this just kind of gives the seasoning a little something to stick to. Yeah, I like mustard. All right, let's get that salt on there first. Go with a kosher salt. Okay, we'll get our rub on there. Okay, looks good. Bone on one side, muddy muscle on the other. All right, now I'd like to take this thing and just let it sit for a little while, but it's already late. I got a late start, so we're gonna have to get this thing right on the smoker. It'll probably be done around, after 10 hours, probably around 8 o'clock tonight. So we're gonna let this go probably about 6 hours. We'll check the internal temp. When it hits about 165, we're gonna wrap it in some foil, put it back in until it's probe tender, maybe 205, maybe 210. Let's get this thing on. We're right at about 275 with this thing. Boy, I'm gonna go right on the rack. Build up the water from earlier. Give a look here. All right, so we got this thing going. I'm gonna run it at 275 for, like I said, about 6 hours, 5 or 6 until we hit about 165 internal. Then we're gonna pull it, wrap it in some foil, and get it back in until it's about probe tender. Should be about 200 degrees, maybe 205 degrees, maybe 210, but it depends. But again, at that point, it's not about temperature, it's about tenderness. All right, guys, 3 hours in the smoke. Temperature is hovering right under 300. Let's give it a look and see. There it is. You can see we're starting to get just a little bit of bark on it. All right, we also want to just check the temperature on this thing. We're nowhere near getting ready, but I do want to see what it is using the Maverick pin. I want to stay away from the bone on this when you put your thermometer in. Right now we're sitting at 120 internal. Still a little bit to go. All right, we're gonna get in here, do a little bit of maintenance. There we go. Open that up. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Yep. Heat's still good. Need a little more smoke. So for this, I'm using some lump hickory. All right. That closed up. All right, let's check this out. Okay, the water pan was not that low. Here we are after 5 hours. Looks like we got a good little bit of bark going on there. Yep. There we go. Let's check it. A little bit more to go. I want it to get up to about 165. Let's give it a little spritz. Looking good, looking good. All right, let's check this out. Oh, it gets a little sticky right there. Oh my gosh, this is freaking awesome. There we go. Get some hot gloves. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like that. Back on it goes. All right, having this door open, kind of lose all my heat, but as the temperature climbs back up, we're gonna keep it around 275 or just under 300. The smoke isn't that big of a deal anymore because we've wrapped it. We're not gonna get that any more smoke, but we wanna keep this running for it's probably gonna go about another 5 hours before it gets to around 210, 205. And remember that probe tenderness. So it's getting late. I put this thing on late, but this should be done here in a couple hours. We're gonna check this right now. We're sitting at 9.5 hours. We wrapped it about 2 hours ago. Let's give this bad boy a look. Sitting at 191 there, 190 there. A little bit more to go. It sure is getting tender. All right, guys, let's check this again. This has been on quite a long time. I'm beginning to doubt the temperature gauge, the thermometer here. It's sitting on the outside. This has been on for about 10 hours now. We should have been done a while ago if we had it running at the right temperature. Let's open that bad boy up. I'll tell you what, that is tender. 204, nowhere near the bone. Man, boy, that is so tender. There we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. 209, 2049, 205. I'll take that. I'll tell you what, this bad boy is done, ready to pull. There we go. Woo! Bottles off. Probe, gloves, mitt, and house. All right. Boom. Feel hot. Oh man. All right. We're gonna let this rest for a couple minutes. We'll come back, open it up, and peel that bad boy apart. It's just gonna shred apart, fall apart. I'll tell you what, the way the probe was going in and out of this,
I want some.
oh shit.
Oh. I just saw this last night.
That's funny. All right. Boom, baby, boom, boom. I'm the mad bomber with bombs at midnight. Boom, baby, boom, boom. Super stoked, super excited. This is gonna be good. Man, it smells freaking-tastic. All right, let's check this out. Oh, it's got the bark. Man, and it is still god dang hot. That's Alright, never mind. Got it. Man, okay. Just toss that right there. Boy, here it is. There There's the bone. Oh man. You know when the bone comes out clean, you're doing something right. Bone on one side, and I got it kind of upside down. I wanted to flip it, but money muscle on the other. Now look, like I said before, I don't do competitions. I just haven't. If anything, I'm competing with myself against my last smoke. I'm competing for my family's attention. But if we're gonna make something for me, it's gonna be right here. This is the money muscle right here. Whew. This tube of meat right here. That's it right there. That's the one that I make my sandwich out of right there. Man, and I'll tell you what, I don't want to shred this whole thing up. It is so dang hot, but I'll tell you what, a couple of these here over on the side. Oh man, I want you to get in here and see some of this. That's, yep. Boy.
Oh my God.
We've got smoke all the way through that, not just the smoke coming off of it. There's some good redness. I'll tell you what.
At bottom part. So good. We gotta eat.
Oh man. Whew. I'll tell you what. If you're pulled pork, don't do this. Rewind and watch this video again. Hey guys, if you like what you see here, leave me a comment down below, man. Let me know what you think. If I did something wrong, leave me a comment. Let me know what I did wrong. I don't care. I love the comments. Let me know. If you've been watching the channel for a little while now, really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. If this is your first video, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to click the bell. I'll ring that bell whenever we drop a video. We're trying to drop one about once a week. Sometimes we go every other week, man. It depends. You know, I'm busy, family life, dad life. We got all kinds of stuff going on. This makes everything worth it. I can't believe how well this turned out. We did this on the Masterbuilt 320S. It's an itty bitty little cabinet. What I learned today. This was my first long smoke on that little bitty cabinet. What I learned was I do have enough gas, I do have enough propane in the tank to do a 10.5, 11-hour smoke. I've got plenty still out there. I ran it on about medium, a little below medium on the dial. It's hard to tell what the dial is, but medium, a little bit back. I was running at about 275 to just under 300. It was fluctuating a little bit during the day. During the evening, what happened was the temperature dropped and I started to lose temperature inside the cabinet. It's not insulated. I'm gonna have to come up with a hack for that. Watch for a future episode on Masterbuilt 320S hacks. Might do something different, might surprise everybody. I don't know, might wrap that thing, I don't know. But ended up going the distance with this thing. I feel good enough about how that Masterbuilt 320S held the temperature once I was able to dial it in, and the smoke is so good. I feel confident enough. I think I can do a brisket on that thing. It's gonna take some babysitting, but I think I can. This though, this pork, man, it's right. I'll tell you what, this is another win for the 12 meats of Christmas. Hope you enjoyed it.